Okay, now as a leadership team, let's talk about some of the questions we'll answer once we get through phase one and phase two. Now, I know that this is in the future, but it's good to have these questions in mind even as we meet together right now as a phase one group. So we'll answer the question, do you think these groups are reproducible? That's incredibly important. If it's not reproducible, then we shouldn't use it. How long should the groups expect to meet? And is there ever a time when they disband? These groups here that we're doing are mostly going to be for believers. I'm sure phase two groups will have probably mostly believers and key leaders. And will they work for seekers? What about fringe attenders in our church? Are there other options for people like that? Now, the question is, how do we get people into groups? When we roll, if and when we do roll this out at our church, how do we get people into groups, practically speaking? And then a couple questions for online groups. How do online groups work? Once we've tried it, is it a viable option for us? Do we think that it will work? And as far as online groups go, can those groups meet for less than 60 minutes? Maybe some of your online groups should try to meet for 30 minutes. That might be an innovative approach, and maybe that's going to be helpful as far as rolling this out for future groups. And even right now, as a phase one group, hit pause and talk about any other questions that you'd like to answer as a leadership team in this group launch. And we'll see you in the next video.